Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So it seems that the America-Japan trade deal that was announced yesterday has seen a little bit of a pullback on safe haven demand such as gold after it dropped over $60 so far. Just trading above the, well, around the 3370 area at the moment. Most importantly, 3400 handle has been significantly broken and a confirmation has been identified there, with the RSI also dropping lower. So what does this mean going forward? Well, it's probably one of the biggest trade deals in history according to Donald Trump, because Japan is the fourth largest economy in the world. Obviously America is a big one as well. So we're just seeing now that with this import and export activity expected to continue, we could see quite a surge on a surge lower on gold, and other things like manufacturing, exports and imports can actually start boosting higher. So let's just take a quick look on the charts. As I said, $60 drop in the last couple of sessions, and we're just flirting now with the 3370 area. As you can see here, we did hit a top at 3430, which is quite significant because as you can see, very firm resistance in that particular area, and we're just seeing price action drop a bit lower at the moment. So where can we go from here? Well, the emphasis is that we are going to keep on seeing a bit of a slide lower, possibly another $30 to $40 in the downward direction, and that could actually obviously give us more of a support, and see if there's going to be any firm support roughly around the 3330 area. But obviously with the divergences being what they are, we'll have to keep an eye out. If the RSI goes vastly oversold, then we could have a bounce higher as well, but we'll obviously wait and see if that comes into fruition. But good times, you know, we didn't expect the deal to go ahead so quickly with Japan and America, but it has done, and things look a little bit more rosy than they did a few weeks ago, especially the fact that Donald Trump is expected to start negotiations on this August the 1st deadline with other economies such as the European Union. Not too much movement on the dollar, by the way, because of this. We're still seeing a bit of a downward spiral, this V-shape downward correction that we're seeing at the moment. Will we basically get back down to where we were before, 95, 96 area? We still have room for that, because we did see at the beginning of the Trump administration, we were trading roughly about $93, $94. So there is still room to go a little bit lower, but a little bit surprising we didn't see more of a bounce and uptick on the dollar, because trade deals are obviously always good for the economy. But obviously with Fed Chair Jerome Powell being a little bit tight-lipped on when they're going to start cutting rates, possibly in September, not at the end of this month, then that is obviously giving us a bit more of a worry about the next direction of the dollar as well. But let me know what you think. Are trade deals good for the economy? Is this going to pull through quite significantly, and where is the next path for the dollar? We've got ECB interest rate decision later today, but they're not expected to make any changes because they do have their inflation under control, unlike America, where we did see inflation spike year on year towards 3%, away from the target of 2% from the Fed. So this is a little bit worrying, but we'll see what next week's NFP numbers have to say about that, and we'll obviously bring you all the latest in the technicals and fundamentals as they come in. So stick with us, stay ahead, trade responsibly, and we'll speak again next time around. Bye for now.